Hey there, it's Chris at White Oaks Farm. I'm going to be making one of my favorite breakfasts, a Dutch baby. It's kind of a eggy pancake. Start out with 30 grams of plain old white flour, approximately 30 grams. That's plenty. A tiny little bit of sugar. A dash of salt. An egg. Can't wait till my chickens start laying so that I can have really fresh eggs. And 80 grams of milk. This is goat's milk. We're going to have goats here someday too. Approximately 80 grams. Why do I use grams? Because I converted this recipe from something 3 times the size, and grams are easier to measure in small quantities than teaspoons and things. There's the egg. Save the shell for the chickens. You take a little bit of butter, oh, about that much. Put it in a nice cast iron pan. Stick it in the oven to melt. The oven is preheated to 425 degrees. And while that's melting, take and grab a whisk and whisk up your batter. Whisk, whisk, whisk. It doesn't have to be totally smooth. You can turn off the scale. I picked the last of the black raspberries this morning. Got about half a cup. Once I pour the batter in the pan and the bottom sets, I'll layer the black raspberries onto the pancake, and it goes back in the oven. Put the butter away. And how are we doing here? You melted yet? What you want is for the butter to melt and the pan to get hot enough to actually cook the bottom of the pancake when you first pour it in. It's kind of like a, what do you call it, a giant popover. And they're quite delicious, at least my opinion. Swirl that butter around the bottom of the pan. Up on the sides just a little bit. In goes the batter. Pan could have been a little hotter, I guess. But it'll work. If the dogs were here, one of them would get this bowl. But I'm going to have to wash it. I'd wash it anyway, but you know what I mean. Anyways, black raspberries. Love black raspberries, one of my favorite fruits. And in it goes for about 20 minutes. Alrighty, see you in 20 minutes or so. Well, that's the first 20 minutes. Now you turn the oven down to 300 and let it cook for another 5. I can smell the berries. It smells delicious. And it's done. Smells delicious. Oh, those berries. There we go. One Dutch Baby Pancake. This one stuck a little more than they usually do, but I'll get it out of here. Have to get the heavy artillery here. What happened is that the bottom wasn't quite as fully cooked as it should have been before I put the berries in, and I think they stuck. Well, maybe not. Anyways. That's my breakfast.